Let's go now. Black 40. 10.
Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. Throwing now from the gun. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest and catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That finds Nakua downfield. Complete. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Miami.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Now, faking the give, and he will score again. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. The Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On the bootleg, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black Olsen. Ready.
Love to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And go! Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Set, ready. 52, hut, hut.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in South Florida after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 24-21 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Handle as they try to run it here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 check, hurt. Ready.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Ball, 52, bull. Set, go.
On first down, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Black ultra.
Gain of 14.
Black
First down, Ravens.
To throw is Love. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready. 53. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
On the double. Let's go. Let's go.
The tight end motioning left here.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Plus to his right. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Clock 40. Hut, hut.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. A pickup there of 28 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. And it's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A second down throw for Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
52 blue.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Ravens. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will open up a 6-point lead. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Love. Flush to his right. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Black. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw is Love. That's down the field and intercepted. This one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes over to score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Here's Love. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd and 9.
Set. 19.
He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd down today, he's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be taken down with a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Smash. Set. Go.
Now a give up the middle, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Punt a yard at most. Mario Davis there on the play.
Ready up.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Now Love. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Let's go now. Set. Cut.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the set.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. Blue stripe. Yellow.
They'll go for it. Love. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Blaster. 6. Set. Cut. 45. White. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
On play action, Love. Headed left. Find time. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Come on,
The
set.
Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Love to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
35.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the
He'll look to throw here on first down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Miami. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he got through past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
at their own 42-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Love. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
49. Dolphins 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Downfield by Harrison. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Dolphins.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. Third and 3. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Down. 33. Yellow.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Now on second and long.
Yellow. Red. Cut. Here we go.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
60 red. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
19 tight. Come on. Set. 60 Eagle. Street, tracking 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
The 45-yard line.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Buffalo 18, Stephanie. Viking at 18, Pioneer.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Here we go, first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for a God-having two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Check, huh?
Love will take a knee. And that ought to do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.